Hello everyone, this is Kazrahim, another little game. This time we're seeing Gold Eric, or Eric knows everything as his name on Twitch suggests, playing his E75 on steps. Steps? Am I saying this correctly? Yep, steps. In an encounter game mode, with a quite good matchup. I haven't seen this game, I only saw the results, so this is gonna be the first time for us both. So he only plays against 3 other tier 9s, not tier 9 tank, well 2 other tier 9s in his team, including himself, some tier 8s and even tier 7s, so a very good matchup for this kind of tank. He's going to this position over by this rock where Ace is standing, from what I can see. It's quite a weird idea for me, I never do that, but then again he sees a tiger without being exposed to anyone. Unfortunately he took all the precaution to actually do a very good shot, but it didn't penetrate. I saw a little bit of frustration over there. Yeah, that kind of shot. Now it goes in for a low damage roll. It's only 10 more than the average damage roll on this gun. So he's charging up, counting that nothing is spotting over here. And he's going for the E75. Yeah. Side shots on the turret of the E75, but he got hit by something. So he's backing out, good choice. His team is moving forward. That's a good position for IS3. If he goes in the exact way he has to go hull down, he will be able to just obliterate everything. I wouldn't wait that long. I would shoot on the side of the turret which was exposed, but then again he did damage, so maybe that was the better option. And we can see what shot him earlier, the T-28 prototype. His friend on the flank just died. That was the IS-8 who overreached and overstated his welcome, overused his welcome. And also we see the team lost the AMX. This is interesting actually. And especially when facing off ISU and a KV4. KV4 is quite a beastly tank. Yeah, he was lucky here. But didn't he get penetrated by that? No. He got shot in the tracks without doing damage. Ha, lucky. That issue probably could have destroyed the game for him. And unfortunately, because this IS-8 had no idea how to angle his tank, he completely blocked him from the most effective use of the E75, which is side scraping. He takes a wonderful shot on the KV4 front, lighting it up on fire. I'm guessing that shot went into the fuel tanks. The VK charged forward and tried to do something, but we know that the short 88, well, the long 88 isn't that good, so he just bounced. Now he did a wonderful job leading that Isu into shooting him in the side, not doing damage, and killing him while putting him on fire. I don't actually know how he put him on fire, but okay. Finishes off the IS-8, gets hit on the side unfortunately by the KV4, but the VK is now dead, so the only thing standing alive over here is the KV4 and the T-28 prototype, so already at 3,600 damage. That's quite a good score. You saw a very good thing that the KV4 did. Maybe you saw. He actually positioned his gun so that the gun absorbed the shot. It wasn't a penetrating hit because it hit the gun instead of the commander's hatch, let's say. That little machine gun turret on the top. So, he killed 3 guys, now going forward. 4,000 damage almost done. There's a big old bunch of teammates and enemies over at the capture circle. What we can see is probably one more tank, yeah? Two, yeah. One more tank is not accounted for. We don't know where one tank is. We know where the prototype is. We know where the AT is. So what's the one that we don't know? T-44? I'm guessing. Yeah, T-34. He aimed the shot nicely on the lower plate, but honestly with this kind of penetration you don't have to, and there's also that machine gun port on the left side of the prototype, so you can just shoot that and don't matter about like missing from 50 meters. So I'm guessing this is gonna be the end of this game very soonish. I'm just speeding it up because as I said, I don't know how this will look. There's the T-34 quite hidden. So he just stands here, takes a shot, does damage, but I doubt that he will have another shot. Yeah, the T-34 is backing out. There's no art in this game, so he's like in a foolproof position. But already a nice score, a well played game. Nothing fancy, but then again you can appreciate a good game. A well executed game overall. And Isu hits him and kills him, so yeah, that's the game. Maybe let's look at the screenshots of the end of the game. So here we have the first plate for this game. Eric got 78,579 credits. 3,776 experience, a Ace Tanker Mastery Barge, and a Sharpshooter? No, that's Sniper. So quite a good score. Roughly, yeah, we'll talk about it a little bit later in the next plate, so let's go to the second plate. On the second plate we can see that Eric did an amazing job for his team. He did 4,829 damage. So a very strong performance. But I have to say something like after looking at those end plates for the second time. You were quite lucky because both of the teams sucked. Most of them at least. But on your team, you have an Isu that did 5,500 damage and also killed 4 people, a Jagdtiger that did 1,900 damage, and a platoon of Su-122s 44s that did combined damage of 4,500. So the 5 of you won this game for your team. The enemy team had also 5 people above 1,000 damage, but the highest they got is the T-28 prototype with 2,642 damage, with the E75 coming close with 2,424 damage. So you just doubled the amount of damage the enemy team inflicted. And that was why you guys won. The tank destroyers that absolutely obliterated everything, because anything else on your team didn't do jack shit. The Type 59, 800 damage. The Panzerkampfwagen Tiger 2, 700 damage. That's nothing. The enemy team was exactly the same. Like, look at the scores. T29, no damage. T25 AT, 300 damage. SU100, M1, 500. Tiger, 400 and 700 respectively. VK for 4502P, 200. T44 200. Like, you probably did more damage than the whole enemy team without the guys that have 1,000 damage combined. But yeah, that's it for this plate. Let's look at the detailed report. On the detailed report we see 13 shots out with 11 penetrations, as we said, 4,829 damage done. Hits received 10, so not a lot. 4 non-penetrating hits, but he received a potential damage of 4,520, which is quite nice. You destroyed 4 enemies, damaged 7 enemies. You got damage upon detecting, meaning you spotted with a E75 for 1,916 damage. Quite nice. 51,000 credits earned. And yeah, we can see on the bottom 2098 experience. That would be your score if this game wasn't on some kind of a promotion, some kind of action payout means missions. So there was a mission going and you received the double amount of experience for... If it was a non-premium account, you received a double amount of the experience as a bonus, meaning you got that 3,776 experience. Very nice score. So that's it for this game, guys. I hope you enjoyed Eric's game, and I'll see you guys next time. Have fun on the battlefield.